Hello everyone, and welcome to this new moon forecast for August 16th. This is a new moon in the lunar mansion Āśleṣā. It's at the very last degree of sidereal Cancer. So it's at this juncture, this void or this transition point in a sense between the water sign Cancer and the fire sign Leo. And things can feel like they're coming undone in a sense, and this is more especially the case at this juncture between these two signs because Āśleṣā means clinging or embracing, and its symbol is a coiled serpent and is ruled by the serpents, the deities, the serpent deities. So it's all about our attachments, what we cling to, what we hold on to, what we get attached to. And it's asking us in a way, because especially of Venus, which is also conjoined this new moon and retrograde in Āśleṣā, is asking us to let go of our attachments, our unhealthy attachments especially. And that whole saying about, if they truly love you, you let them go and they'll come back, that kind of thing would apply here for sure. So thinking about not just people or romantic relationships and people we care about, but thinking about the things we care about. What are we attached to? Even physical things, or even ideas. What ideas do we attach to? And this new moon and new lunar month, therefore, is a time to think about those things and maybe let go of some of those things, especially if they're toxic. Toxic relationships, as people say. The new moon and the Āśleṣā is also representative of this transition in August from the full moon in Capricorn previously to a full moon in Aquarius. So we started out the month on the 1st of August, we had a full moon in Capricorn, and on the 31st of August we have a full moon in Aquarius. So this new moon in the middle of those two full moons opposite them is showing this transition in that sense as well. So it's about leaving behind the old ways of doing things, leaving behind all of those unhealthy attachments, unraveling them for a time, and then allowing for new systems, new things, new approaches, some new innovative approach that is possible by the end of August. The other things about Āśleṣā is the coiled serpent represents the Kundalini Shakti, the coiled serpent, the coiled energy at the base of the spine. Spiritually speaking, obviously that has connotations with spiritual evolution, unraveling and opening up our energy, but also practically in terms of healing, body, mind and soul. Like it's very much about healing in terms of physical healing, like treatments, like medicines, but also about mental, emotional healing. And again, thinking about that in terms of our attachments and letting go of any unhealthy attachments, unhealthy habits. It's this juncture now we have to maybe again let this go for a time, whatever that is. And just maybe on the 16th and 17th of August not to plan anything major or important for that time, for that transition, especially with the sun moving, because it's called Sankranti in Vedic astrology. It's like a juncture and a gap. And you imagine like in the body, for example, where there are gaps, where there are joints, in other words, where we're weaker at joints. And though it is weak on the one hand, it's also more a potential for more adaptation. So you're more adaptable at the joints. You can move, you can twist, you can alter, you can change. So it's a very changeable time, in other words. But it's also not the best time or most auspicious time for actually starting anything. It's a time to start to think about them and to plant seeds for sure, as is every new moon. But a new moon itself is not the best time to actually start it. That can come later. So I hope that's been of help. As always, I wish you all the best for this new lunar month now coming up, and the next time I'll speak to you will be for the full moon in Aquarius opposite in the lunar mansion Shatabishaj, the 100 healers. So this is going to be an important one for the full moon by the 31st of August. So hope you enjoyed, and until next time.